Hi guys, Mark Creedon here from Red Monkey Coaching, and welcome to The Edge, where we're going to spend a few minutes working on your business and opportunity for me to speak with Jac Gallagher from Notch Above. Morning, Jac. How are you?
Hi, Mark. Great. Thank you. Thanks for inviting me along to chat with you this morning.
Yeah, fantastic. Great. Thanks for joining us. Jac, one of the things I often say to my clients is cash flow follows the calendar. And I know it's something that you and I have discussed as well. And I'd really like to, so when I say cash flow follows the calendar, we talk about cash being king. For me, it's about making sure that we put the important things into the right priorities in our business. Talk to me about some of the advice that you give to your clients about how they need to focus on the important cash flow items. And what are they?
Yes, that's really important. One of the things I find works really well for me, and I do tell my clients about it as well, is first up in the morning, I do a big chunky task that's going to really affect my cash flow. So there might be a big job I need to get out or something I need to focus on. If I get that done first up in the morning, it's not always there in the back of my mind for the rest of the day.
So Brian Tracy always used to say, eat that frog. Imagine if the first thing you had to do every morning was eat a live frog, you pick it up and do it. So it's really a bit of a take on that, isn't it? But it's not so much about picking up, an awful job, but it's actually about picking up something that's actually going to positively affect the cash flow of the business and getting that out of the way first.
Absolutely. That's what it is. And I always plan what that is going to be the night before. You get that done. It's done before anyone else arrives in the office, before the customers start calling or the staff start having queries for you, and it really does just get something out the door that's going to affect the cash flow or going to push your business forward in a positive way.
So it's a really good point, Jac, because one of the big issues, of course, is distraction. So we have all these great ideas, we come to the business, things we're going to do in the day, then we get emails, we get phone calls, we get staff talking to us, we get customers and clients calling us, and then often we find we get to the end of the day and that really important thing isn't done.
That's right.
So if we're talking about cash flow following the calendar, the purpose of that is to make sure that we do the really important cash flow things and we lock them into the calendar. And you're talking about it on a daily basis, which is fantastic because it's really bringing it down. I always talk to my clients even on a weekly, monthly, and even a yearly basis to think about the things that are really going to generate cash flow for your business and make sure you do those things first. So, takeaways from that, Jac?
Yeah, it's all about scheduling. You've really got to be organised, really schedule in those important things, and they'll happen. And then everything else will fit around it.
All right, so advice. The night before or the end of the day before, think about what is tomorrow morning's big, chunky cash flow thing that you're going to get done.
Absolutely.
Schedule that is number one on the to-do list.
Yes.
Get in to work, get that thing done first. No distractions, nothing else beforehand. Make sure that happens. And then the cash flow will follow that activity.
Absolutely. And you'll see business growth and business cash flow around that.
Brilliant piece of advice. Thanks, Jac.
Thanks, Mark.